What's up? What's up? What's up? How's everyone doing today? I hope your week is going wonderful and that you are rocking and rolling in everything that you imagine for yourself this week. Let us know when you join this video, whether that be live or most of you will watch it as a replay. Let us know what you have been up to this week, what fun you've been up to. Just post a word or post a picture. Let us know so we can have fun with this. And I'm going to be jumping into today's topic. I want to talk about goals. And goals are incredibly critical and important components in any success, in any area of life. And we know this, but so often we don't do what we know. And because we get desensitized on goals, we take them for granted, even though we understand the importance of making and creating those goals in a very smart ways, because these goals are like little hinges that open big doors. And I'm not pointing a finger. I was guilty of that myself, even when I knew all these rules, because life happens. So again, I'm not pointing fingers. I'm just reminding you, and I'm going to show you a concept how you can actually set them in a smart way. Well, very often we are in denial, that we don't need them, that we can do it by ourselves. But, very often people think that denial is just a river in Egypt. Goals do matter, because you can't reach to a place that you don't even know where you're going, all right? Often we find ourselves being busy, especially in today's day and age. You are busier than ever, but you're like a hamster on a wheel just spinning without a direction. And that is the outcomes, the goals, the vision will give you that direction. And when you're traversing towards that direction or away from it, you can at least see where you're going and adjust. So let me show you on the board what I mean when I say smart goals, because goals properly set are halfway achieved. And when I say smart, I really do mean smart. And some of you are maybe aware of this. Some of you heard some of these things. Some of you even use this. And I'm going to show you how to set smart goals. And I'm going to give you a little addendum, a little something that I concocted and used from other people to help execute. Now what SMART means is just an acrostic. It's an abbreviation. It's actually, we're going to have a few words that we're going to deconstruct from this acrostic. First, goal set. They have to be specific. If you are ambiguous or not very specific with goals, you can't really achieve them, because if you say, I want to make more money, you get $2, well, that's more money than you had a minute ago, and that's it, you achieve that goal. You have to be as specific as possible. So, for example, if money is something that floats your boat, I want to make $100,000 this year, this month, or whatever the goal is for you, doesn't really matter, but as long as it's specific. Also, another thing is, it has to be stated in a positive. Goals must be stated in a positive. So I don't know. Let's say you wanna lose weight. You don't want to set a goal in like, I want to lose 30 pounds or 30 kilos. You want to have a certain weight. So I want to have 100 kilos. I want to have 220 pounds. You have to state it in a positive, because if you set a goal that is stated in a negative, I want to lose 30 kilos, you're going to find yourself looking for it after when you lose it. So it has to be stated in a positive, and it has to be specific, because if it's specific, then it's measurable. That is important, because you cannot manage what you can't measure. So if you set a goal that you want to have certain weight, or if you want to make a certain amount of money, you know where you are right now, and you'll know the direction of heading, and you can actually then measure. You see, you're going towards the goal or away from that goal. Also, it has to be attainable. and I'm not even sure if this is spelled properly, if is not, pardon me, but attainable goal, I want to say this with a caveat, because there are a lot of different goals that we will set for ourselves in our lives. You know, when you start with the big picture goals, the long range goals, and then you whittle down to short range goals, you know, you have to have that detailed daily accountability. But if your short range goal is pie in the sky, so far out, it can be very negative on your state of mind and on your beliefs. Now, I believe for those long-term goals, you gotta set them really high. And even if you miss them, you know, you will hit many goals beforehand, short-term goals that are gonna be hit. So even if you miss your big goal, it doesn't matter. Because here's the thing. Let's say, as an example, if you set a goal, you want to make $1 million this year. That's okay. You have 12 months to work it out, and you know whether you're going to hit it or not, it doesn't really matter because you're going in that direction. But let's say you set a goal that you want to make $100,000 this month, or $1 million this month, and you've never made more than $20,000 in a month. And if you miss that goal, you're going to be very depressed because you're probably going to miss it by a long shot. You're going to be probably $950,000 short, and that can be very negative, and that can be actually very detrimental for your state of mind. So it has to be attainable. At least those short-range goals, they have to be attainable, right? They also have to be relevant. So if you are in sales, if you are in business, they have to be some business goals. If you are, you know, if you have a goal that, you know, is pertaining to your body, that makes sense. But let's say, and I used this example before, we can have Shaquille O'Neal, a great athlete as he was, you know, to a certain extent still is. If he sets a goal that he's going to become a dancer in Bolshevik or in whatever, the Black Swan in ballet, it's highly unlikely that he's going to achieve that goal no matter what he does. So it has to be relevant, and also it has to be time bound. So you have to have a time frame on it, because if you put a time frame on it, then it actually becomes something that you work on, and it creates urgency, creates a little bit of psychological pressure, and gets you going into action. You know, that scarcity mentality in our head is a very strong tool that can work against us, but it can work for us if we know how to use it. So if you put a time frame to when that goal will be achieved, that will actually get the clogs, get the gears going in your mind and in your body, and you'll be working towards it to hit it at a certain specific date. Now, this is the beginning of how to smartly set goals. Now, I'm curious, would you like to know a way how to ensure that virtually every single time you are able to achieve those smartly set goals? And I'm just going to imagine and hallucinate that you said yes. But if you do, you're going to have to wait for another day, because I'm going to come back tomorrow and I'm going to show you how you can manage and, like I said, virtually ensure that you hit it every single time, whatever goal that you have set smartly for yourself. I hope this message, even this part, even it's not in entirety delivered, that it gave you value. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know in a comment box what's your opinion about it. Do you have an experience with it? And I would like to hear your opinion. Beyond that, have an incredibly wonderful Wednesday. I will be coming back tomorrow. I'll give you that second part of how to smartly set those goals. But beyond that, thank you for stopping by. I wish you all the great successes. I'll see you out and about. Stay great.